December of 87, the first intifada broke out on the 9th of December. Because the scenes from the Middle East, from Israel, were really shocking, of people throwing stones, kids throwing stones, Israelis with truncheons and rubber bullets shooting at them. It was very distressing pictures. Yitzhak Rabin, who was then the defense minister, was alleged to have said, and probably did say, although I say alleged because there's still, he claims he didn't, and he's not alive anymore, and he said, you know, we'll smash their heads and break their bones. And in fact, there was a lot of heads smashed and a lot of bones broken, and by 2 weeks later, there were some 20-some Palestinians who had been killed. So I had not been, since I'd started at Beth Israel, I'd not been involved in the New Jewish Agenda Middle East Task Force that I was very involved in all through my rabbinical school, right? But I knew all those folk, and they were friends and so on. And one of them called me up and said they were going to arrange a demonstration at the Israeli consulate on the 24th of December, and would I come and do some part of it. But essentially what that meant was that I was at the consul, we lit yartzeit candles in memory of the 23 people who had been killed, which shocked a lot of people. Somehow that action was very shocking to people. I was on TV that night with the Israeli consul. It was a low news day because it's Christmas Eve, like last week, and there was nothing else to cover, and also this was a local angle on what was happening in the Middle East, which was all over the news. So they gave a lot of coverage to it, and I was on 2 TV stations, I think, saying why we were there, and the Israeli consul saying why he thought we shouldn't be there. And it also meant for me at that point, within 2 days, 3 days, a week at least, of that event, I was blacklisted by the Jewish Federation, that I wouldn't get any, no speaking gigs. I wouldn't get quoted in the local paper, in the local exponent. So, and then a process went in our congregation whereby I said to the congregation that I only wanted to continue if I had their support, and that I think I had a year or 2 left on my contract, that I would, because this was a core principle of my preaching and teaching and understanding, and if in fact the congregation didn't want that, that was their right. And they should choose who they want to have as their rabbinic leader, and I should choose where I